that I won't hunt down. I'll prove it. I'm ready to move it. Too much I can prove it. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. I'm gonna need, after stream today, I'm gonna need to find a way to fucking consistently record YouTube. Right, back to where we were. Huh.
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is that? Is biting. It has a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. See if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something, shall we?
I felt myself compelled to stay, staring at the screen. The lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember. Alright, ID. The first gate, I'm guessing, is the ID. G, T, F, D, M, L. Numbers 0, 16. Password MIL KEVOLI. Is that not it? Oh, check. Accepted. Captain Kidd, is that a Persona reference? Is that a Persona reference? Fi, come over here. I got in.
How did you figure out the login?
I don't know. I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I just knew it, I just knew it. You gave me the same line when you asked me how I know my name.
It doesn't have anything to do with... What? I don't...
Look, just forget about that. Come take a look at this.
Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here. Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at each other for several more minutes, but no matter what Fi asked me, I never could come up with an answer to satisfy her.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying. And the AB game deadline isn't getting any further. Alright, let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start? Looks like there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she'd asked for, DTML016. Research returned several files, and after then the open one. Golem unit details for...
Looks like it. Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do. Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Let's see here.
Luna? Luna's a robot. I think I've gotten spoiled on this, but I don't remember. I think I got spoiled. Luna.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is there a
There's
picture
something
of
written
Luna in the
underneath
fire?
it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT.
There's this special artificial biological tissue.
British man! Yeah, my favorite!
And shiny.
My favorite.
Got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle.
Right in the middle of us.
I see. Luna was a golem, and DML016 was her product ID.
That would have been what Gollum was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
Luna is... So she's saying she was sent here by Zero Senior.
At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Currently operational, executing special mission. You think your special
Probably.
mission is to participate in the game? So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a position? Do you think it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe something on his spec job, but she was supposed to correct it?
Conf test.
Some what?
It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot. That might almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the A. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance.
So it's kind of like the Chinese
Luna is the
room.
girl locked in the room, and the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I...
It's just a possibility, right?
It's as if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
When did you figure it out that she was a golem?
I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Gollum, you said how this game might be
don't
sort
know
of
why
like the
I said
Chinese
that.
room.
It just felt like it made...
Like you
Yeah.
just knew it?
Look, forget about that. See Luna's status?
Yeah, it says the same thing. Currently operational, executing special mission. Whoa, wait, what the hell?
You
Luna's
think
dead.
robots stop? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
And she doesn't have any muscles.
10 minutes.
Because
remaining.
unlike us, who
No
only have
candidates,
robot
all
arms.
players, no vote.
Of course, Luna's the one who
Might not
opened the
be
AB
only
gate.
thing. Look, what are the last 3 digits of her... And where have
Oh,
we seen
16.
that?
No
We should
way.
go check her. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters, of course I remember. So it wasn't Dio?
Yeah.
You were right. Why? Why would Luna?
And I
5 minutes.
Let's go. The game hasn't. If we don't vote, we're going to get
Right. Off we go then. I want to play a game.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Right.
this thing.
Luna.
Without her bracelet.
2 minutes.
Alright, I'll go
Yeah,
ahead and hit
go.
the start button. You ready? Alright, what does the game want us to do here? Ally or betray?
Wait. Sigma.
Huh? Luna?
One minute.
Wait, what the hell is
She's
going on?
probably
Why is
planning
Luna
on
here?
participating in the game.
You mean she's gonna take the
Yeah.
bracelet and go into one of the other rooms? How is she going to
Betray.
vote?
I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 VP,
Yeah.
right?
Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter. Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether
is
she
she
has
trying to
9
do,
BP or
then?
not doesn't mean anything to her.
They want us to ally?
Isn't
why is
that
she doing
she
this?
wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted. She's here to make sure.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1.
How much BP do we have? We don't have 1, right? The game wants us to ally here. Even if we lose 2 BP, we won't die, right?
Amberdex gate.
Hey, Sig, are you insane? Why the hell did you choose ally?
She's gone. Where'd
we
she
came
go?
out the moment the gate. There's no way she could have left off.
She vented!
Then she let the system vote ally.
Results from round 3 of the Please Direct.
Yeah,
Wait, the
let's go.
results. Bonk.
Points have been assigned, or please check.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to out of their honor list, and the other 6 got penalized. Harrison Larry vegans here. But they're already dead. They're all dead, so it doesn't matter. Wait, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his
Yeah.
bracelet's already off.
That means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP
To
now.
scare us?
All right, what do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave?
What? You're kidding, right? Where you are when you kept going about Quark still alive?
You sure? Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right?
The Amberdex round 4 of the Amberdex star keys are required.
Fawn and I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflex. I was a magenta color pair, just like before, but she was a red solo. But it didn't matter. We'd never have to play another AB game again.
All right, let's go.
She spun around and headed for the sign door. We just followed her on her heels. Do robots die when they are killed? Huh. Yeah, she had a bracelet. We know this. What is Luna doing? Is she just doing a little trolling? What if Gollum is here, Senior?
Sigma, there's something I want to ask you.
What is
There are
it?
3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right.
Yeah, according to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle. We pulled it, but I only opened one of the doors.
Take a
What
look.
about it?
See the lock?
Open? Then who
There's
the hell
only one
opened it,
person
and
who could have
how?
opened it.
Luna.
All right.
What the heck are these things? What mint pods? Even if I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why, but I suddenly realized if I knew how to activate the pods.
One of them is lit up.
The one on the
glass
left
all
is being
fogged up.
used. Let's
Yeah.
crack it open then. Quark? Quark. Our feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse.
This is it.
Quark's body bounced in my arms.
Ready?
Well, he has Radical 6
What's
though.
wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
Is it really okay for us to
You
just
want to
leave?
stay here? What if Luna kills you too? Think
What?
about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dee. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
What?
Why doesn't remember what we saw on Clover's thigh? And what's that the same? Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AB room
And
Luna
if
came
you're
out
right,
of.
that means she could have easily moved that crane, right? She could have used it anytime she...
Then any alibi she might have for not using the crane
She
is
must
worth
have
it.
moved the Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
To keep her
She
quiet.
could also have remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive, but look at our options. You, who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer? Think this through, Sigma. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a... There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get at...
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
A robot can't hurt
A
people.
robot without the 3...
Okay, you're right. Let's
Damn,
get out
don't
of here.
scare me like that.
Oh, we're gonna fucking trick
Okay,
her.
I'm going.
You don't have to ask me. Isn't that
It's
what
time
you
we
always
got out of
say?
here. Let's go.
With a heavy levered groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as I followed through, Cork still cradled in my arms. Wait, we are leaving! Right in to face me, and I shoved Cork into her arms.
Huh?
Before I could respond, I spun around and ran.
The number it will reach.
Sigma, what the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Sorry, Fi, there's just something I have to do.
No,
Take care of
you
Cork.
don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me! You can't do this!
I'm just trying to get us to the
Nice
true
things.
ending.
Thank as escape, please.
I had no regrets. With it says, what are my objectives? My mind was clear and focused. What were your objectives? Alright, time to go. Luna's waiting. What? What do you mean your objectives? Luna, I knew you'd be here. Oh, right, we haven't talked here in this one,
Isn't
right?
this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility. I kind of feel silly saying it, but I think it's the perfect place. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. I'm not sure what you meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened in another history? I know what you
What?
can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Who told you that? You looked at the music box out of there. You played the funny song.
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps?
Well, actually, I already know
Huh?
you didn't do
Why
it.
do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
Alright. I nodded and took a moment to compose my thoughts. Might as well start with the old woman. There's no point beating around the bush. Dio killed
Why do
her.
you think so?
Her left arm and blood splatter had all the way up to her left arm had blood splatter all the way up to the elbow, except for a stripe on her wrist that was perfectly clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. They got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood splatter on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. This means that Dio's bracelet had to have come from the old woman.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
No, that's not the only reason to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken her bracelet after
Then
someone else
why
killed
are
her.
you so sure?
Because he
What?
confessed. After his bracelet reacted to the luminol, I confronted him.
You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Wait, when did that happen?
In a different
Isn't that
timeline.
Against the rules?
What rules? I hope you're not gonna try to bring up Nox's 10 Commandments. Does it really matter if it's against the rules or fair? The truth is the truth. Let's say the incident P happens, and after that, the timeline splits into timeline A and timeline B. I don't think it's unfair to base a theory on timeline A based on information I found in timeline B. Why can't Junpei and Clover do the same thing? Aren't they espers too? After all, both A and B came from the same place, P. If you trace the history of both timelines, you ended back to Incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with Incident P by visiting Timeline A or B, I don't think it'd be unfair, per se, but I should literally be breaking some pretty big rules, you know, like the principle of causality. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By that extension, you couldn't have killed her. I'm assuming Dio wasn't originally intended to be part of the Noner game. Somehow, he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how I ended up as Quark's partner. This was an uneducated guess, but I feel like the revealing it plan was to replace just one of us. I doubt it mattered which one, and I have no idea why I would want to do something like that, or why I did either. But the fact remains that he did. He hid on the warehouse floor and waited for someone to come out of the AB rooms. That someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room and went out on her own. Somehow he managed to get close enough to stab her. He did it with the wall near the graffiti on it. I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind so he wouldn't get any blood on himself. As soon as he was dead, he wrapped the knife up with the handkerchief. No, actually, he probably took the bracelet off first. Then he would needed to wipe. Then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used the handkerchief for that too. The point is, he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife and hid it between the rightmost AB room and his neighbor. He probably didn't expect that they'd move, or they'd have to put it somewhere else. After that, he headed back into the AB room that the woman had left. Quark could have been fast asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio would have been there the whole time. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save this for later. For now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't a murder. I'm talking about Alice. I'm pretty sure she committed suicide.
All of humanity. Adults, children, everyone. There won't be anyone left.
She'd been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she found in the warehouse in the AB room. She took it with her and used to stab herself in the crew quarters. Next are Clover and Tamioji. The first question is who put the handcuffs on them. The clue is the message that Clover left, 016. If you think about it, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handcuffs. That means she would have to write on her right hand with the right thigh. On her right thigh. I feel like it would be really hard to do that. Why not just use your left thigh? The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together, and the message got transferred onto her right thigh. Why didn't we inspect your left thigh? Why? Why? You're stupid. She wasn't trying to write 016. She was trying to write Dio. This is some 11037 shit. Now about Kay and Dio, I think it's a pretty good chance that Dio killed Kay. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with aluminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. He wouldn't have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what is coming. As soon as Dio took the lights off, it became clear that Dio took the old woman's bracelet. My guess is that he decided to take preemptive isolate. When he found their bodies, the lights in the break room were on. Maybe Kay turned to switch the light off, and Dio took the opportunity to attack him. Kay was hurt pretty badly, but he didn't try right away. He probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio. Then he died, so that accounts for all 6 bodies, none of them your fault.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just...
It's just a theory.
Like Alice committing suicide. Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptom. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, you don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored like you say. Or even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt.
I mean, it's 11037 was.
For Kay and I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much? I'm a machine. I'm part of this place. How can you trust a machine?
That's why I trust you. I trust you because you're a robot. Your robotness is one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
A robot may not injure a human.
A robot without the 3... Sigma.
Luna, I have to ask you, can you tell me everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. Eventually, we reach the bench.
You were right. I didn't kill them. How should I explain? Well, actually, you could... Well, first, yes. He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door.
Before the game
Since
started?
the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
Doesn't sound like
Yes,
sneaking.
he did get in pretty, but that's because Zero Jr. learned
What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
Zero lured Dio into these.
In a way,
So they brought him here,
because
but
his
why?
presence was an important part of Zero's project.
What
I
project?
can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever.
Oh, of course you can't!
Let's just focus on... Anyway, they made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in. To make
why'd he
sure
come here?
Zero's project failed, his first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, the old woman was the first one out. He put a bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it, counting
Fifth and
from the
sixth?
left.
In other words, the rightmost room would be the sixth
Right.
room.
After that, he went back and then he just waited for...
What were you doing while that was
couldn't do.
happening?
My body had been turned off. Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio when... I couldn't help her. All I could do was watch while she was murdered. Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zircon Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the sixth room with the
Yes.
crane.
That's right. Zero Jr. moved the room. Not me.
Then who moved the old woman?
It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check. Then I carried her back.
Why did you
because
do
I
that?
was ordered to.
Luna, listen to me very carefully. As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours. This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes, I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the nonary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other player. Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
How many players will there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes. Our plan dictates that I'm... An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so. You've been briefed on him already.
Yes, he will murder the first person to leave one of... If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of... That's all the information I've been given on him.
Is there a problem?
With all due respect, ma'am, we know someone is going to be killed. I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6. Are you sure? Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
They wanted...
That is none of your only concern.
But
Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say. You are programmed. You know this.
yes.
Good. Now,
Another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them
Where?
to the room you are about to enter.
But why?
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, You must have as little knowledge of it. That is why I have made sure you are unable to act. There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, there are some things you already know, which unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it. You will have to pretend.
Wait, then
you
how
know
is she
nothing more than the
betraying
rest
that
of
order?
Is that an order?
Yes. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
How is she betraying that order right now?
After that, I went into the AB room as I'd been told. As soon as I stepped inside, but since my brain is in the main, so I still saw. And while I waited, I used the security. Yes, it was. What I was seeing made no sense. To think that she would be the first. I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her. When she'd said she had one final order for me. Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve. When I had no. When she died. Whatever I have that path.
The old woman knew she was gonna die. I think I understand. Everything you did
Yes.
was because you've been ordered to, and it was the old woman who gave you these orders.
No.
Then she's your senior.
She did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
There was someone
Yes.
else? And that person is your
Yes.
senior?
They worked together to develop the project. So I suppose, technically, my order. And they were both controlling Zero Jr., too. I told you before that Zero Jr., although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me. I
But
don't
why?
know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
If they didn't want people to suspect you, then why did you move the body? Even if eventually we figured out then she was in your room.
Maybe they Maybe
You
they
mean-
wanted you to suspect.
That doesn't make sense either. Why
You're
move the
right,
room?
Then maybe they only wanted certain people to. Yes.
You mean like Alice?
Perhaps they wanted Al. That would explain why they moved the room.
Someone knew Dio
Yes,
would hide
I
the
think
knife
so.
there. But how could they know that?
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room, which meant that Clover also figured. And just like you said, Clover didn't realize that, though. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me. It was right after the second round of the AB using Phi's timetable. That would be
Wait, you were listening to us in the security
Yes,
office?
that wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching
Yes, I
people
was.
through the security cameras.
Anyway, we were at 0 hour. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very...
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth, and I'll now fess up. I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie, or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her.
I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice, that she'd been infected with Radical 6. And Clover was never going to believe that. We argued about it for nearly It wasn't just Alice. She asked me about the murder of the old woman, and about she wasn't very nice about it. But I couldn't answer any of her questions.
Because of
Yes.
your orders.
Then, at about 0 hours, she stuck her hand in her pocket. She backed me up against the wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the I tried to take it away from her. I even screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course. While we were fighting over it,
The trigger for the fight.
You mean
Why did anything
because
there?
one of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. Any human injected with that amount of tubercularine.
So you played dead?
No, I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to me. He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably so to make it look like I had died. He turned the power. Whatever the case, I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me.
Oh.
She only took the injection gun to try and threaten me.
How can you be
When
sure?
I collapsed, she checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also, if she'd meant to kill me, why? After a few
Clover
moments,
Redemption?
she went to the infirmary to get the AED. Yes.
You mean the defibrillator?
Correct.
So that's why
Yes.
she left.
She ran off to on the way. Yes. I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk. She just...
And he just watched her go by?
He was cute. He probably wondered, but he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
Plant the bomb.
He seemed pretty surprised to... It didn't take him long to get over it, though.
Would imagine it would.
He'd
What did he do
gone there
then?
for one was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right, without it.
Yeah, but he couldn't find it.
Of course, Fi had already taken it by then.
He was there to take the knife. Removing
Oh.
it was...
But why do you want the knife?
No, I don't think so.
What do you think?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman. Do you remember what it said?
Myrmidons.
Engraved on... Yes. It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
Oh, what is it? Like a club or something?
I'm afraid
No idea?
not.
Wait, wasn't he here to try to stop whatever Zero was doing? Then, wouldn't that mean he's on our
I
side?
don't know about... He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on any...
You got a point. Damn it, this is ridiculous. I guess the enemy of my enemy isn't my friend,
May I
huh?
continue?
Yeah, keep going. I took the knife, Dio rifled through whatever belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't look, checking to see if he had anything useful. That's where he found the key to K2.
He heard Kay when he left. My guess is that he was... He found her with it. She was probably planning... Theo didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna? And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
And Clover tried to push past the, Luna said they began to
What do
fight.
you think you're doing?
Dio pulled the knife out and pointed at Clover's throat. That was when he showed up.
Dio, what the hell are you doing?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit.
Like hell, you son of a bitch!
He let her yell and leapt towards Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with the knife. Tenmyoji caught Dio's hand with a grunt, and for the moment the two men struggled. Then as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away. Ouch! But Dio was much younger and a stronger man, and the wound Tenmyoji gave himself with the knife wouldn't do any of the others. He put up a valiant fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off, and Tenmyoji collapsed to the floor.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. About this. How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink.
Are
Actually,
you gonna beat us to death or something?
no.
What are you going to do then?
How'd you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got, 20-some minutes, so I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2, so unless they're pretty close. Well, I'm off to the floor. Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
Why, though?
25 minutes passed. Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come. Apart. Yes.
You mean
you were
me,
in the
Fun
group.
K. Okay, so does about you. We'd also noticed that the knife from Alice's chest had been removed. If only we'd known what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately, once the primary, both of their bracelets and... Yes,
The
almost
anesthetic, right?
immediately. I think that's when Clover... That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said. She...
And the word
Yes.
she wrote was Dio.
As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess your theory was essentially correct, what you said.
Why, though? Why is... So, K-Spray Dio's bracelet... Why...
Yes. After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they went to the crew quarters for... Of course, Dio expected to find them, of course, but anyway. Right.
And that's when you found the luminol.
That's every... Do you have any questions?
Well, what do you think? Does a bear shit in the woods? Well, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why is it in the
Tenmyoji had it.
infirmary?
Then when Dio attacked him, it...
But why did
I told
Tenmyoji
him
have
where
Quark's
it was.
bracelet?
Do you remember
When?
when you were in the rec room with Phi and...
Yeah, when he sprayed us with
Right
luminol.
after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the... I ran into him at the end of the hallway. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji, the center door is unlocked. He took off through it without...
That's the
Yes.
treatment room, right? Where
Right.
Quark was sleeping.
It only took... As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his... Yes,
Out of
the
relief,
display on
right?
the pod. It was obvious he was next to the pod. That was how Tenmyoji...
Why was Quark's
took
bracelet
it
off?
Aluminum foil.
What? You mean the stuff from the crew quarters? Can take the bracelets off. It was that easy?
Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding
What?
Here's an exciting fact. Anyway, the fancy little bracelet.
So tell me the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetic waves your heart sends out.
All you have to do is wrap...
And the bracelet thinks your heart is stopped and comes off. It was that easy all along.
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off. Then I put it next to the pod.
Wait, why was Quark in the pod to begin
That's
with?
easy. I put him there.
When did you
Remember
do
when
that?
you were first I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
So you carried into the treatment pod. Are you the ones who
No,
unlocked the
I
treatment
was
center
not- I
too?
do not have the authority to operate. That's
So
right.
Zero Jr. He reactivated your body too, right? What the hell is any of this? I guess it wasn't really him that did it. He was just doing what Zero Sr. and the old lady told him to. Everything leads back to them. Of course it does.
Tell
So are you
what?
gonna tell me? Is it obvious? Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So why were we
To play
brought
the
here?
nonary game.
Why are we
That
supposed to
was
play
part
the
of the
nonary
project.
game? Yeah, what is the project?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
How'd she get
Zero Senior
infected?
and the old woman did that. It was a necessary evil. It
What would have
Clover
happened
wouldn't have
if...
suspected me, and I
Then
wouldn't
what?
have collapsed, and that would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary.
In other words, Tenmyoji and Dio died for this
Yes.
project. Well, actually, it was a tuber cure, and they only injected her with it because of the bracelet, and they're only wearing the bracelet. If the Nonary game was part of the project, then in that way they killed him. Now, what about Kay and Dio? Why did they kill each other?
Dio killed the old. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill.
And if Dio hadn't killed the whole lady, what happened in the rec room would have never taken place, right? So let me ask you this: why did Dio kill her? And why did he do that? And why did she let him kill her?
It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
So all these deaths were part of the project? Six people died here. 4 of them were murdered by Dio. But it's not the Dio. All 6 of them died for this project. So the murderers were the old lady and Zero Senior. Please, Luna, tell me, what is this project about? Who's the old woman? Who's Zero?
Sigma. Would you hug me?
What? Instead of answering, Luna wraps her arms around me. My own arms hovered in the air, confused about where they would go. Was Luna crying?
Yes.
How? She's a robot! Hey Luna, what the hell is going on?
The ABT is usually held in place by muscle fight, but after Clover gave me the tube.
Okay, I get it.
This is what I really look like. I'm a golem. Just a machine. A jumble of metal and plastic that...
Wrap my arms around Luna.
This whole time. Even
Yeah.
though I look like...
Of course, I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever. You feel... But I think my time is up.
What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked about F-Zero Jr.? Remember? The truth is, I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr.
What?
That was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had
You
really
told
wanted
me.
to, then Kay and Dio probably... That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself. And in other words, I had the ability to disobey, but Wait, that's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared.
You allowed...
Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous. You lose access to your body, of course, but everything that's stored in the core...
What?
Yes,
Wait, are you
very
saying...
soon now I'll be gone. Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done...
What?
I
Why?
watched 6 people die, and did I deserve this?
No, you don't. And if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway. You did what you could. The game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die
Thank you.
is what's wrong.
I'm really glad I met you.
Luna, it's going to be okay. I'm not going to let him do this. Please don't.
At least I get to die in your arms.
Luna.
Thank you.
Robot.
Sigma, and goodbye, Doctor.
Doc. What? Luna, no. So I got spoiled on who Zero Senior is. I remember now. It's Sigma. Sigma is Zero Senior. Anyway, back here.
chromatic doors have opened. Five.
Hey,
Hey, I'm only just like...
Three.
Well, then can I think I only doesn't, wouldn't you?
That means
The hell, so tell.
And I want...
Nice option. That means that up. Yeah, sure.
if we could. Are you really, really sure?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. You said you didn't know. I figured I've been wanting something.
Oh,
Well,
Anyway,
yes.
what is that a.
As for how I felt about that, yes, I am fine with that.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
have any-
fine. There are no objections.
And we're all. Let's go, every.
10, 9, 8, 7. Two, 1, 0. Chroma.
It's fucking puzzle time. Fuck it. It's so fucking hot in here. I need the fucking air. It'll cause, like, sound, though. Huh? Is this a dead end?
Yeah, looks like it.
I wonder what this
Looks
thing
like the thing
is.
next to the number 9 door.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it, Sigma.
Why should I?
It might be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion. Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
Right, then I have no choice. Did you really say that, you heartless monster?
What's that?
There's nothing on either side, is there? Sorry for the confused
It's
talking
called
about your...
dressing modestly.
What?
I'll have you know I'm a C cup.
What?
What?
It sounded like you two might take a while. Is that okay?
Thank you, Luna.
Only the one
Based
on the left.
Luna.
Well, we should get.
Yeah.
Based robot. Wait, that means Zero Jr. is deactivated right now. We can do whatever the fuck we want. What is this
Looks like
place?
some kind of.
I can see it.
Damn it. Save. This fucking shit got unplugged. I'm getting new headphones Monday. 0. Escape the memory games. Launch Virtue's last reward. What's on Twitter.com? Let's check. Maybe a generator. So I'm just going to visit it. Let's put up and look around.
Then let's
They're
get
probably in this room somewhere. Let's get started. Alrighty. Bing, 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 bong. Control room. This looks like its control panel. It's covered with screens and buttons and so forth on. This looks like it's covered with screens and buttons. Okay. Can I not look at any of these controls? Choose a computer. Test clipboard. Oh! That was easy. Where's the safe? Where is the safe? Here it is. Look at that! For some reason, Sigma, or perhaps the author, seems to be unnaturally obsessed with swimsuit. Why is that? Was he involved in some horrible swimsuit accident now repressed in his youth? Did he have a crush on a girl in high school on the swim team who put a lot of her Olympic aspirations on any possible romance? Or is he just a perv? The world may never know. By the author, do you mean like the person who made this game? Alright, great, epic. Now we can turn it to easy. And continue the puzzle. This lever is a slightly different color. What did that change, though? The red clock. It says... So... 11,400 times... No, divided by... 60 is 190 minutes. The 60 in a minutes in an hour. So it's like 310-ish. (3:10 a.m.) A compass and protractor. On the clock? $510 minutes after midnight. 510 divided by 60 is 8.5. So it'd be 8:30 a.m. Red, blue, so the white one is on. From white, on, off, 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 on, off. On, off, off. Hold on. On, off, off, off. On, off. Off, on, off. Now I have a lever handle. Oh, it's one of these. So blue is 830. So 2 plus 6 is 8. Or is it multiplication? What is 17 plus 13? $830, and then 310. Now the tree root. Done, I don't get it. There are 4 spots I need to fill. Green. Is there a third clock somewhere? Look at the black and yellow lever. It has power under it. Do you think this tubing has some electrical cables? Maybe flipping these... You can adjust the voltage. Half. Alright, this memo. Alright, so if we go down middle here, it's 240 divided by 2, which is 240 divided by 2, which is 120. So 120, 120. No. How do I undo? I was trying to press Control Z. Then if this goes down here, 10, 120 plus 210 is 330. Divide by 2 is 165, plus 120 is 285, so no. Let's just try some random shit. Oh. I was just pressing randomly. Yes, I'm a champion. I turned the power on for this thing. How are we carrying that around? Call screen. Nothing happens when I touch it. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing the thing from in here. What does the buttons being green mean? I have no idea what the code is. A PP band. Okay, apparently there's something. Alright, this combines with this. Seven, 2, 1, 3. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Seven. Five, 6, 7. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 plus 0 plus 2. 0, 2, 1, 0. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 3 is...
Watch yourself.
Thanks to the follow, Foxtrix Corner. Hold on, it's moving. Looks like it's finally ready, but ready for what? Well, ready to use this, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think. This machine is a CT standard. Yeah. We're almost done, actually. We're right here. One of the things can take pictures of cross-sections of your brains and organs and stuff. So what we're seeing on the left side is, what the fuck is this? Dragging up and down with the image of the root is displayed will allow... The bottom layer has 8 circles of different colors. 4 of those circles are blank. Assign an appropriate number to each circle. The numbers you can use are displayed below the cross section. You can move the numbers... What? What did that do? I'm seeing the 3 cross sections of root that we can look at. Oh, so 100. Okay. And then 4, so... Wait, but you can't make 4 with 19 and some... You can't make 16 with 19? Four plus 16 plus 20 is 40. So this is out of 40. 15, 40. Do I just need to make them all equal 100 or what? Assume the fractions represent a fraction of the tree as the whole. It would be 20. But we don't have those numbers! But we don't have those numbers! Alright, that's 25. Oh! 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6. I'm stupid. 39 goes here. I'm maybe stupid. This is why I'm playing on easy difficulty and not get going for the true ending. Moon, star, star. Safe time. I may be stupid. Yeah, it's open. The Ambidex room keys. Is this the bomb input device? What the fuck? What is it doing in here? I thought Dio would have had it. What the fuck is it doing in the safe? What the fuck is it? What the fuck is it doing in the safe? We can worry about that later. Might as well take this with us for now. And finally the key. We can get out of this. No more screwing around. Let's move. I think that's an annihilation reactor. Like the bomb! So 4 tons of TNT isn't enough to blow the place up. You need this as well. This is Mr. Octopus's control room. You found it. Great.
An Ambidex gate has been
Thanks,
opened.
Dio.
45
Thanks, Dio. Huh? What's
Maybe
going
someone from
on?
another team. They must have found a moon card.
We should get back. Whoever jumped the gun is.
Now I have to watch this long-ass cutscene as the door opens. Hey, what the hell is this? Why do you have one of the rooms?
Dio didn't feel like.
You got a problem? Why?
Yeah, I do have a
I don't
problem.
remember saying it.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was
Sam
common
is right.
sense.
We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
So Clover didn't mean... I'm still stuck on the fact that Clover didn't mean to kill Luna.
Oh, thank goodness.
Like,
You're all here. Yes.
did something
it's-
happen?
you see- What? What happened? It collapsed. It happened so suddenly. What?
Yeah, we
should
know.
go now. Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
He's. What have you.
I have.
Yeah, we
I
know
it
all
doesn't
this.
come.
There are plenty. Luna? Wait, is that true?
Okay, I'll see. It's called. It uses. Yes.
Heal the person, robot.
Of course.
Analyze the person, you robot. Do it. Robot. Robot.
Well, I feel Quark.
Oh no.
Yes, he's been in.
I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Everyone had heard a rat radical
He
sick
can't.
one way or
What do you
another.
got? How can?
Oh, it's the only.
We need to find the accelerator.
Master.
So he didn't.
Damn it. What about the sig? Was there any? I'm telling you, there was books. Oh God, he's oh God.
Something. It was cut. Yeah. No, maybe. Quark.
Quark. Oh, thank. You're away. Get away. What? After what are you talking?
Isn't I
But
like
I just fucking realized it now. I was wondering how Junpei was an old fucking man and Clover was still a young woman. She was in one of the cold sleep pods. She was one of the people in the 3 cold sleep pods before the game began.
no.
Right.
on it.
Me too.
Let go.
Oh, right.
Damn that! Why won't I have to believe you have let him let me kill some and kill Ken?
If that's what this is, they put Clover in the cold sleep pods. Is that? And then Alice was also probably in the cold sleep pods, assuming she.
Luna.
Yes.
Or
Are there any
wait, no, because she can
What?
put herself in cold sleep at will because she's all ice,
Good.
right?
Hit him.
What?
He'll be fine.
Because she's Ice 9.
Just come on.
Okay, let me just.
I'm about to big brain. Hold on. Okay, Clover for sure was in one of those pods before the game started.
Do it now.
Because we know 3 people were in the pods before 8 hours until the game started. We know Clover's one of them. Clover has to be one of them. Alice might be another.
According. Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Annie.
I think that might
And
be
then,
the virus's fault.
when did Dio meet? When did Quark meet Tenmyoji?
Well,
Because it could be. No, it can't be Quark.
I probably all I've seen. Why would I lie? I've seen someone. Yes, at least.
Quark and Tenmyoji were captured at the same time. And Quark's an old man, and
What are you doing?
they recognize each other.
We're all we're only
Yeah, we
don't-
know.
divine adult children, everyone, everyone.
Luna isn't one of them because we know she was talking with the old woman. And the old woman is aged like Tenmyoji, and we know it's Akane, so we can assume that both Tenmyoji and we know it's not Dio.
Look.
Well, let's split up quickly.
Right.
Look, just do you understood? 10 me, the rest to sound good? All right, let's get going.
But why? Why put Clover in the fucking cold sleep? Why not just let her age like Tenmyoji?
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here. She was like this when you showed up. I was getting ready. Yeah, her breathing and pulse. She doesn't appear to have any. Looks like
So
it.
she's just unconscious.
Doesn't
What
look
about the
like she figures
scalpel?
She probably dropped. Anyway, give me a hand here. Wait.
Right.
There's. Just stay calm. Look
What?
to the right.
Am I right or you're right? What the hell? This is a bomb.
I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, look at the number.
It says 01. The bomb in the crew quarters said 03. Shit,
I've got more
there's
good
no
news.
question,
Just
huh?
think about
Yeah, there's gonna
Yeah.
number 2 bomb out there.
Clover, there's also anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway,
We don't
We
even
need
know
to
where
move
the
Alice.
zero bomb is.
help me out here.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear the atom has.
What did it say?
her. She has a. Oh no! What's going? Well, it's just whether. No, I don't. Please, I don't.
We already know all of this. Your best friend's dying, Clover. Bye-bye.
I guess we're...
No, I'm not like. I'm like.
She's going to be fine.
What do we do here? We're allying.
I gave her.
I don't. I just. She shouldn't.
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
I see you. If she does, if she's...
You think I'm...
Yeah, am I wrong?
Yes, of course I'm for one. 10 Miyoji, I can't just ignore, right?
No, I can't leave court. I'll be staying.
Hey, come on now.
Knock it off. He's too smart to let you make a...
What the hell? Why are you so...
Sus.
What if Dio stays? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and.
Oh, you...
know what?
This. You didn't...
Huh? Wait, what's...
We found...
Well, they're sure...
We didn't.
Apparently only the art... Why don't you read it? You see? At least one...
That means Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any... If he does...
Wait a second. K's got 6. His opponent is gonna... That means if K chooses bit...
You needn't worry. I have every intention...
Oh, give me a...
Oh dear. Dio, please. You do realize that Alice currently only... If I were to betray...
She would die.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to... Therefore, I will... Indeed. Unless...
5.
We don't have time to argue. There's only one Clover. You're going to have...
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big word? It means this.
And slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Dio fell to his knees, reaching for air.
He's not gonna stay down for... Get out of here, Clover.
But.
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got one BP.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji does...
Admittedly, there is...
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size of it. But what the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her. I promise. Now get moving! You still don't trust me.
No, that's not it at all. I trust you. I just.
3.
We need to...
Come on. Okay, take care of.
She'll be fine.
Dio got fucking owned. Everybody ready? Yeah. You've got a moon card, right? Good, then let's go. Ikuzo.
Hold on a minute.
What are you choosing? Yeah, what do you ask?
Promise.
Sure, I
Cross your
promise.
heart. You're gonna be in a
Cross my
world
heart.
of hurt if you double-cross me.
Don't sweat it. I'm a man of my word. 5 frowned and said nothing and disappeared into her room. If you... Well, don't betray me then. Luna, if you fucking say, hey, let's betray Fine now.
1.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't have a choice. I promised. I said I'd choose ally.
If she betrays us. Right.
I should have 9 points. I know. What do you think we should
You're just
do?
I'll be in the same.
What?
You have 6. That means if we betray Phi, and she chooses ally.
Then I would have 9
You
points.
see, in either case, I could end up with some.
20.
That's it. We don't have any. You have to make. Yes.
Alright.
10.
She can't vote in the
9,
game
8.
if it would kill someone.
6. 5.
Because she's a robot.
3. 2. 1. Round result. Thank you. Ambidex Gate.
You chose Al. Are you sure that was...
Yeah, what else was I gonna do? I promise.
Really?
It'll be fine. I'm sure
No,
if I
that's
chose
not...
Ally too. You don't trust her?
You're right. Let's go.
Results, please direct your attention.
Fuck you!
Points, please check.
Hey, what the hell is this?
We? I don't remember that. You promised me. You said you'd choose Ally, but I don't recall promising you anything. I was free to choose whatever I want. You should have
Hold on.
seen this coming. I told you I'd make you pay. And now,
Make you pay for what?
you reap what you sow. This is your fault.
What?
No, I mean the first round, too. Yes, you have. Remember? Oh, don't lie to me, sick. Drop the act. There's no way you don't know what's happening to you. The strange things you've been seeing.
Which one of these did we betray Fi in? Do you mean the premonitions?
What are the two of you talking?
It's nothing. Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this. Was there some connection to what you...
Yes, there, but you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot.
Right. So sorry, but I'm out of here. Do I really have to? I'm leaving. You're in my way. Move. When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait,
Whatever.
what do you mean? Do you...
I see.
No,
Then you
I'm not
leave me here.
moving. I just look, so I bent down. And shot up in the air and over my head.
Nice
You.
try.
She grinned.
Volante. Acta est fabulous. It's Latin. Applaud. The play. That's what it means. See you later.
What? A bolt of searing roared through my brain. And I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? But we have all the data we could possibly need. What? Oh, we need to betray. Okay. Flow.
What do you... Yes, if she right. I'll be in... You have... That means... Yes, you see, in either...
20.
That's it. We don't have it. You have to... Yes.
10
9, 8.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round result. Thank you. Ambidex gates.
So, you chose... Did you
Yeah.
do it? Were you worried that 5...
That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure myself
We
why I
should go.
did
I
it.
want to see...
Let's go then.
Result, please.
Oh.
Points, please. Check your bracelet.
That's what you meant by the first round, too. You meant this one.
Well played. I guess a promise means a...
I had nothing to say. She was right. I'd
Why
broken a
did you
promise.
do... Nothing
Because
to
you
say.
did
I
it
guess
the
I
first
missed... I
time.
thought you were better than that. That was not a smart move. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay. Even if it's the last thing I do.
But I hadn't done it!
Occasionum. None. A Latin prop. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman. Not even Jupiter. The rule you did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
But I didn't do it before.
What do you intend?
You aren't thinking about...
For a moment I considered, could I break through them and reach the door? I'd be out of the game, but... No, I couldn't do that. How could I justify it so I could escape on my own? What had I chosen? If my memory made an almost certain choice, just to have been curious to see what happened. If betrayal is what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back, even if I did try to open the number 9. How do you remember it if I never did it?
A lapsum, not even...
What if? Then if I spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this. We can't let you run around. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep. Okay?
And then everything went dark. I don't know how that had to figure out how to stop Phi.
You chose Allah. Are you sure? You so... What?
I already know.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's why you said you already know.
Result, please.
But I hadn't done it before.
Points, please.
So how did you remember and do it in this timeline if I've never created that timeline? What the hell, Phi? You chose betray before, so I see, you remember. Hey, hold on, you know how I chose betray
Yeah,
last time
of course.
around here?
Why do you think I chose betray this? Don't you remember what I said? I'd make you pay.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yes.
And this is you making me pay? Wait, no, it didn't make any sense. How could we both know about an early round 2? How could there have been this conspiracy shit? If I could know, then how? I remember
That was not. I won't forget. I'll make sure you pay.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi know any of that? It had happened before. So Fi has Esper powers too. Suddenly I realized I wasn't alone.
What happened?
Why did you choose?
Yeah, you're the only one who...
Right. So sorry. Do I really have... I'm leaving. You're in my... Move. When so... I don't think... Whatever. I see. Then you leave. Nice. Bloody. It's that's what. See you.
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the Noner games? These are the bombs. If you leave now, we'll never know what happens. Fi slowly let go of the lever. Where do you do that, you doomus? What is a doomus? I feel like that's a Latin pun. I'm sorry about
Forget
betraying
about
you.
it.
I'm
This
not quite
time
sure
you
where I
chose.
did
I
it.
think we're even. When did you betray her? Are you talking about?
No, we don't talk about
Just
Ren
drop.
Ren.
There's no point. That they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Cloverwood? Anyway, thank you all very much for watching the stream. I need to go. I need to go, and I have a class in 5 minutes, in 3 minutes. Twitch.tv. Is anyone live right now? Are any of my mutuals live? No. Alright. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to follow. See you all next time. And bye-bye.